Hey, this is Paint the Trail. I'm an artist, and I've been investigating how greyhounds are treated. And people keep asking me why I'm doing this. It goes back not that long ago to an election that we had in Longwood, where two city commissioners were trying to get some of my artwork taken down, and I went on a campaign to oust them because at the time they only had like a couple of months, and they were going to be reelected. So I basically went full time into campaigning against them, and the candidates that were running against them, okay, two of them took $1,000 from the Greyhound Association. So these two sitting commissioners that wanted to take my art down, they demonized the dog track so that they could demonize the candidates. So during this whole process, I was in all the conversations we were having on Facebook, on all my posts. This guy AJ, who's a dog trainer at the Sanford Orlando Kennel Club, invited me down to see how the dogs were treated. So I went down there and checked it out and made videos, and I was pleasantly surprised at how well the dogs are treated. I was one of the people that, just like everybody, I believed all the rumors and that I heard about the track. So what I discovered almost immediately was everything I'd ever been told was a lie. So that's how I got into this greyhound thing. We won the election, and but I was still fixated on the greyhound ordeal. I couldn't let it go because I guess I was just baffled by how a nation of people, it's actually a sort of a misconception around the world. I don't know what other tracks are like or how dogs are treated around the world. I'm just showing people how they're treated in Florida. That's where I'm at, and I've only visited 2 tracks, but I plan on seeing more of them and talking to adoption groups and things like that. At every turn, I've yet to find a dog trainer or any type of dog person, track person, that's lied to me yet, not once. Almost every time an activist jumps on my page, they're spewing all this propaganda and lies and stuff like that. So, and a lot of people, most people are just decent people, and they're just irritated, and they completely believe everything they've ever heard about the dog track. I was one of them until I actually got off my ass and went and saw for myself. And what I've uncovered is something that I think everybody should know. Hey, when a nation of people can be steered around in whatever direction some people want because of lies, there's something inherently wrong with that. I'm not here to promote gambling or racing or anything. I'm just here to show people that everything you've ever heard about dog racing is false. Another thing that's kept me going or given me a lot of motivation is a lot of people that followed my page for quite some time, to see these people turn on me, call me all these names, and say the vile, disgusting things about me. That doesn't make me go away. That never works. So that's only fueled the flames, so to speak. I'm determined to show everybody what I've learned, especially these people that are sitting around, they're ignorant, and they're just spreading this propaganda around for these Grey2k people. Now, Grey2k is an activist organization hell-bent on, I would say, closing down all the dog tracks, but it's a disguise, you see. They use lies and deception, and it's worked wonderfully for them. to demonize the dog tracks, and their ultimate goal is to get you to hit the donate button. Okay, and I'm going to prove to you that these people do not care about dogs. All they care about is money, and it's not going to be hard to prove. This Grey2k organization was founded by some guy named Theo, I think I'm saying his name right, and Christine Dorshek. They're posing as an activist organization, but in truth, it's just a big scam. Okay, it's been going on for years. These people make $5 or $6 million a year in donations, and zero amount of money goes to helping any animals. Again, this isn't going to be hard to prove. I think we should take a visit to their Facebook page. So that's where we're going to go now. I haven't been banned from there yet. They know about me, and they know I'm making these videos. They probably just don't know my name, so they can't ban me off their page. They've all jumped on my page, spewing their propaganda stuff, and immediately threw them out. I don't want people coming on to my Facebook page and vomiting up their ignorant propaganda. Okay, I got off my butt, and I am working hard, and I'm going to these places, and I'm showing you real evidence with video what really goes on at these dog tracks. And I don't need these people coming in, these armchair warriors, and just posting stupid propaganda links and things like that. If you have real proof, which no one has yet been able to do, your word is not proof. I'm sorry. People say the craziest things, but not one person has a shred of evidence to back up what they say. I'm showing up at these places, and I'm videotaping what I see. Okay? So, it's irrefutable evidence. And you can say anything you want. They know I'm coming. They know this. They know that. Look at my videos. You look at these dogs. They are happy, healthy dogs. If they were abused in any way, shape, or form, they wouldn't act like that. Any kennel I've ever been to so far, they can open up any door that I point at. Let that dog out, and he'll love all over me. He can't wait to lick my face, okay? That's not an abused animal. Here's Grey2k Facebook page, okay? The very first thing you'll notice is the donate button. That's very important when you're running a scam, okay? Let's scroll around here. Look, I have 16 friends that follow this page. Here they are at one of their protests. Look at dogs test positive for cocaine. Greyhound racing kill styles. Everything that they have here is a lie. And I will systematically show you as my videos progress here. So they're showing people protest stuff. These are all their videos. So the very first thing you come across is a donation scam thing here on their page, trying to get you to donate. Let's scroll around. Here's an event. After every post, there's a link that you can go donate. Okay. Here's another campaign thing they got on here for donating. All right. They want to sell you calendars. What's this one? Oh, here's a. Hey, look at all the stuff they're selling you. Well, you can. It's a another campaign. Here they are boxing up all their calendars or whatever the heck it is. Here's another one. Here's another calendar. Buy this, and they say it'll help greyhounds. Your last chance, an online auction to raise money for these people. All this stuff here. Here's another event they protested. Here's another auction to raise money. Look at this. Would you give your dog inedible food? And it's propaganda stuff saying how the greyhounds, they get inedible food. and unedible food and how nasty it is or whatever. It's all a lie. And it's just a little thing. Here's another, and more propaganda is all that is. Just talks about an auction, raise money, all the stuff you can buy, and this is talking about, you know, passing the laws against greyhound racing and stuff like that, which we'll get into. It's all, you know, look, buy this, buy that. Here's more stuff you can buy. It's all about raising money, getting your money. All of it is. Hey, look at this guy. He's having a this guy here is running his own campaign to raise money. You click on here to give Grey2k your money. After every lie and after every thing that they say on here, there's a place to donate. So basically, everything in here is just a big ploy to get you to give them their money. Why are so many dogs drugged in Florida? Huge lie. Huge lie. More ways to raise money. This is all about raising money here. Here's some news people interviewing this Carrie Theo. So everything this guy spews out of his mouth is a big lie, okay? But you know, yet the news media here, they take this guy seriously, and they put him on the news. Anything that these people say can be easily refuted. Look at this. These dogs are all victims of cocaine abuse. These guys use this cocaine abuse thing. It's all trickery. So when they test dogs for cocaine, apparently, I mean, they're looking for like microscopic amounts or whatever. Trace amounts is what they call it. So they're able to, if they can just pick up a trace of it, then it's considered a positive test. Okay, in my wallet, I have money. Okay. Here's a dollar bill. Take this dollar bill to a lab. They will test it and it will come back positive for trace amounts of cocaine. I guess people roll up their bills and snort cocaine with it, and then they pass it along and buy stuff with it, and it goes to the next person. The little fibers on the paper hold that the trace amounts of cocaine on it. So, like this Carrie Theo guy and this door chick, they're carrying around cocaine on them right at this moment. If they have any money on them, or money in her purse, or money in his wallet, it's just another trick. And I think this thing must somehow, the test that they do on these dogs, this is all some type of a deceptive trick, because the dogs that are tested positive have. Any dog that is tested positive, which it's rare as it is, but if it's theoretically possible to go buy a hot dog at the dog track, if you're one of the dog handlers, or if you're somebody behind the scenes and you touch the dog, that little trace amount gets on the dog and shows up in these tests. No dog has ever been tested positive. When I say positive, like real amounts of cocaine that would really get a dog high. So, if they tested pilots for trace amounts of cocaine, and if you had trace amounts of cocaine on you, most of these flights probably wouldn't be able to take off from an airport. If they were to test these dogs for like accurate amounts, like as far as quantities that would really get a dog high, then no dog would ever show up positive, and that wouldn't be good for this scam activist organization. So Grey2k feeds some politicians a bunch of money, and they've got politicians on board with trying to ban the greyhound racing. So to me, these politicians are crooked. they either know what's going on and they don't care that they're eliminating an entire industry just so that they can line their pockets with money. Okay, or they're just ignorant and they believe the Grey2k people and they're just going to run with it. So either way, you got stupid politicians or greedy politicians in there, and we're going to have to get the word out that these politicians need to go. So essentially what I'm trying to show you all is what I'm discovering is Grey2k is nothing more than a scam. Okay, here's a pie chart. It's going to show you the amount of donations that these people got. Okay, you almost got $6 million here, and it's an outside source went through their tax returns and made this pie chart so it'd be easy for people to understand what's going on here. So let's see, payroll. That seems to be the biggest chunk of money. Almost $2 million. They got office expenses. You know, for all we know, they just operate out of the house and they're keeping that money. You know, who knows? So they get rent, utilities, travel, contributions, grants, lobbying. Lobbying. This is where the politicians get, you know, their million. Fees, telephone, printing, postage, advertising, other expenses, blah, 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 blah. At no point will you find a little slice here that has actually done anything to help a dog. They've not rescued a dog. They've not even fed a dog. Okay? This is one of the biggest scams perpetrated on the American public. Grey2k. Okay, so you saw that pie chart here. Not one penny has gone to save a dog or whatever. Now, I can tell you that the Greyhound in America, there's no other dog breed that's taken care of better than the Greyhound. So Grey2k can run around all they want and spout that they're trying to help the Greyhounds or whatever, but there's no Greyhound in this country that needs help. Okay, there's a huge network of people, starting from when they're born to when they go to the track, they're adopted out. There's adoption groups all over the country. You'll not find a Greyhound in an animal shelter anywhere. These people look out for the Greyhounds, man, I'm telling you. So Grey2k uses lies and deception to trick the public into donating. Okay, they make millions of dollars, and their only goal is to make millions of more dollars. That's it. This is a scam. Okay, a 5-year-old could see this, and I'm curious how come these people aren't in jail yet. All right, they're tricking you guys out of your money. Every single lie that they post on their page can be easily refuted. Nothing these people say is true. It's a scam. They become millionaires off of it. Okay, and then you got politicians that are raking in some of their money. Well, that's crooked. So when are any of these people going to be held accountable for this stuff? This is what I'm trying to show you guys. All right, I got more videos to make, but we're going to start talking a little bit more about these guys.